Hello everyone, Amanda here, thanks for joining me. So I'm here to share my Victorian Yuletide hybrid journal. Now I'm calling it a hybrid journal because it's kind of a mix-up between a journal and a mini album. And I've said that it's unique, and it is because I've literally made it up as I've gone along. So all completely my own ideas. Now originally, it was going to be ring bound. However, I was really over optimistic on the size of my rings. Didn't quite realise how large the journal was going to end up. So I'm a big believer on using what you've got. So rather than go out and buy larger rings, I have bound it with this beautiful ribbon. And in honesty, it's like a happy kind of compromise because it actually looks really beautiful. And the benefit of this is obviously you can just loosen it, and as you're adding things to the journal and it grows, you can just undo the bow and then retie it. So it's actually worked out really fab. So the page here, we've got this quite a plain page with this beautiful girl on. All the images that I've used are from my Victorian Yuletide kit, which I will link below, or else they've come from my 12 weeks of Christmas freebies, which were free over on my Facebook group. They are available as a collection on my Ko-fi for a very, very small cost. But you can absolutely take the ideas that I'm sharing with you and use what you've got, okay? So just one other thing I want to mention is all of my measurements for all of the pages are in using UK A4. So if you're from somewhere that doesn't use the same size paper as me, you might need to adjust your sizes. I do have a playlist, which I will also link below, on all of the how to construct the pages of this. Okay, so that you can go away and make one yourself if you so desire. Okay, so when we open the first page here, as you can see, because we've got this lovely ribbon binding, I can't get my words out, it lies lovely and flat on the desk so you can see everything, and it's not, you're not struggling. It's lovely, and it's fluid, and it moves, and it's just beautiful. So we've got this double spread here. So this one has got a double loaded pocket with lots and lots of ephemera in. Lovely decorating here, just absolutely filled with beautiful ephemera. These are all from the kit. Beautiful background pages there, pretty patterned papers. These you can find in my Ko-fi as well. So they all go back in there like so. Absolutely stunning. This one I just added one of my mixed ephemera items and just added that little photo there. Just thought it was really lovely. So let's quickly bob those back in there and bob that in there. Now this page opens this way, and you've got your first journal signature. So we've got a pocket here with some, did I put a journaling card in? Yeah, journaling card in there. Some lovely sewing. Here's a lovely pretty girl again. And then we've got one of my magnetic paper clip. It's a bit like a paper clip, but they're also just like page embellishments, holding a lovely vintage photo. Beautiful papers from the kit, absolutely stunning. I love how they've turned out. Let me just get that back on there, and that holds that on there nicely. Get on. That magnet's quite strong. Turn over, we've got some of the lovely collagen tea dyed. I've put some tea dyed ones and coffee stained papers on my Facebook group for free. And we've got some lovely ephemera here, and some more on the other side. Then we've got one of the lovely page embellishments. There is a video on these and the magnetic embellishments as well. So go and have a look for that video if you'd like to make them. And the good thing about these are they're pretty, they act like a page tab, and they're double-sided because I've done the mirror image. Okay, and that is actually a freebie on my group as well. So then we've got this one. This one's a freebie on my group. It's one that I designed to look like it had been coffee dyed through a mat. I'm really pleased with how that turned out. And we've got these beautiful Christmas images here that have come from vintage French postcards. Lots of plain papers in the journaling parts. because I want whoever gets it to have lots of writing space. It could be a December daylight, it would be perfect, and it will be for sale over on my Ko-fi, and I'm not going to put it at a very expensive cost because it's quite a different kind of journal, so it might only appeal to some people. So yeah, it won't be as dear as my bigger journals. Some lovely paper there, one of my acetate magnets there, which I absolutely love because you can see everything behind it, and you know, they're just lovely. So like I said, there's a video on how I've made those. Let me get that on there. Magnet's so strong it don't want to move. More coffee dyed papers. There we go. Okay, and that's the back of that. So that then closes. That's basically your first journal signature. Then we come across, we've got this lovely loaded pocket. Just making sure I'm in shot because it's quite a large journal. Made from one of the postcards. Stuffed with lovely ephemera, journaling cards tagged, layered with that beautiful, beautiful collage paper at the background. It's absolutely lovely. And I've used lots of mirror board throughout, inspired by my lovely friend Kay. Haven't put quite as much stickles on as she does because I don't have the patience to wait for it to dry. So this is another gusseted one. So some of the pages aren't gusseted and some aren't. And the reason some are gusseted is so we can fit more in it. So we can stuff it to the brim. So this is one of my favourite pages. As I say, there's a playlist in the description box below on how to make all of this, all of the pages. So we've got some of these lovely journal embellishments that I created. There's a video on these. It's been a super popular video as well as this. So this bit here, we've got some little ephemera that tucks in there like a little pocket. We've got this fussy cut holly and butterfly, and then this middle section here slides, oh there's a postcard there as well. This middle section here slides up, and that releases these two flaps. So they open top and bottom. They're going to go off camera, those, but they're just decorated with plain paper so that you can journal on them. And they reveal these two lovely pockets here, beautiful. Everything's inked, most things are sewn, you know, and all of the eyelets are all gold to match the gold mirror board, so it's nice and Christmassy. So each of these holds a journaling card and one of my little slides. So this is part of the kit. I think it's in the add-on kit, and we've got the faux laminate in there. I've got a video on that. That slides in there like so, and that goes in there, and then there's one, different images but the same thing there. So then that folds up first, and then that goes like that. Okay, and then that slides. You've just got to make sure it's lined up right. And that will slide and keep all that section closed. Stick the postcard in and you're good to go. And then that section all opens as well. Okay, and this is where I'm calling it a hybrid again, because it is a cross between a journal and a mini album. So we've got a lovely angled pocket here with some pretty tags, some lovely red ribbon. I've used one of the journaling cards as a tuck spot with some lovely ephemera in there. So then that section closes, and then we come across to this lovely page. Now this is a lovely tag created from one of the freebies. Oh, I just need to glue that down a bit better. One of the freebies from my group for the 12 weeks of Christmas. It is also available in my Ko-fi for a small fee because it was asked for. So many people asked that aren't on Facebook. So it's a lovely pocket there with some tags in. I'm not going to get everything out, else I'll be here forever. And then when you pull it across into frame, you can see we've got some lovely plain paper for journaling, and the back of the tag is stenciled. You can even journal on that bit. Okay, so to keep moving it so that it's in shot. So then that folds open like so. We've got another signature. I couldn't think of the word then. Journal signature. So we've got another pocket there, and we've got a lovely hidden paper clip here, and if I just show you, it's also an acetate frame, and at the back here, that's why you slide it on your page, but in addition I've added a little pocket in there as well for these little tiny bits. So there's lots and lots to look at, and one of my lovely little journal charms that I made. So that slides on there like so. And then obviously on the other side you've got another cluster there, beautiful ephemera, and that holds this little journaling card. So more of the beautiful papers. We did design them purposely so that the whole page wasn't covered with images, so that they could be written on. Like I say, as a December daily, it would make a lovely December daily. And so here we've got some lovely coffee dyed papers, a little paper clip with a banner on. Holding this lovely little girl here, which is actually a postcard but opens up for journaling. So then that bobs back on there like so. We put our little paper clip back on and that holds that in place. Okay, we turn it over and we've got some little Christmas ephemera and a little word tag saying comfort and joy just sliding in there. Another beautiful vintage menu, Christmas Day menu from a hotel. Another one of my lovely magnetic embellishments, and I've left that without anything in so you can see the lovely floral there, and also so the owner can use it for whatever they want. So this is one of my lovely pretty patterned papers. They're absolutely stunning. So I made these and then I scanned them in and they're available on my Ko-fi in a set of 10 and they're all different. They're absolutely beautiful. I use them all the time for background papers. So what I do is I will quite often print my digital image on one side, flip it around in my printer and use one of these on the back. It's a good way to use them. So this is my lovely long lacy page tab. I've got a video on this. This was, I have to say, inspired by a crafty friend called Sheila who sent me some in some Happy Mail, and I went about and made my own. And they're lovely and flexible because I've not used glue. So if you want to see how that's made, you can go and look for that video as well. So here we've got another one of my acetate magnetic page embellishments. Like I say, the benefit of these is that you can see through, so nothing's hidden. It's awesome, I love it. And we've got a little collection of ephemera there from the kit. Beautiful, beautiful, more writing, excuse me. And then this here, I've ripped the page, different size pages give you more interest. And we've got this lovely page embellishment which acts as like a tab for opening, and it's also double-sided. So that's part of the magnetic embellishment video. Now these are freebies over on my group, so you can get these for absolutely free. Although I do sell my digitals, I do give an awful lot out for free to say thank you. So there's another lovely page, and that's the end of the signature. So then here we've got just a beautiful pocket with some of the lovely music paper and the words comfort and joy, some more lovely ephemera, all just slides in there beautifully. Nice and sturdy because it's all been made out of cardstock. Another gusseted page, which is a sign that there's lots to come. So this was actually the first page that I created in my series, and yeah, it's very much been made up as I've gone along, so hopefully you're able to follow along with the videos. So this one has got lovely tags in, and I showed how to make this one on the video as well. Put that back in there. We've got some of this lovely lace here, and then this opens. Oops, this opens. This should be shut. So this is like a policy closure. It should be all tied up. But so we've got some ephemera just clipped to the side there. It just slides on and off. And then when you open it, it's all lined and it's got some extra ephemera in that was left over. So that's nice, but it's all lined with the beautiful collage papers. And then obviously this will, I think I did a video on this one as well, this will all just wrap around and keep it shut. Okay, and then here we've got this lovely pocket here. Now this is a little bit different, a little bit special, because in here we've got a sliding journaling card. Okay, that slides in there, and then we've got this lovely embellishment here, and it holds this little tiny ephemera and the words December the 25th. We've got some lovely journaling cards there. There's a faux vintage letter there, and then this section here also acts as a closure for this section here. So I've got a tutorial on this, and you won't be able to see because it's off camera, but that's decorated with just plain music paper that's like lined, so there's loads of room for journaling there. Okay, so then that just tucks back in there. Let me just put this back on here, else I'll lose it and I'll forget what it's for. Stick that in there. Oh, I've added stickles on that one. Oh, there you go, Kay, if you're watching. That's your fault. So then that closes like so. They're just beautiful. And like I say, the ribbon means it's nice and flexible and it moves about and it's not tight and restricted. It's really worked out really well. So then the back page here I've just kept plain. There's just a little pocket there to tuck little things in, and then the back page there is this lovely red pattern which is part of my freebie. So there you go. I think that's turned out really lovely. I hope you enjoyed this little show and tell. I hope it inspires you, and maybe you'll follow along with the tutorials and make one for yourself. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.